There you go, look. Alistair, just for you. Good morning, everybody. Interesting weekend. My hometown rugby club became champions of the world on Saturday evening, and Liverpool won the first silverware of the year. So good sporting weekend for, and of course United capitulated at the death as well. So that just added a little bit of sweetness. But yeah, a good weekend sports-wise. Had a long weekend because I went out with herself on Friday, and back at it again today. So small account. Yeah, I didn't trade at all on Friday. It was Thursday was a bad day, and it's the second bad day in a week. And the sooner I'm over February, the better. So the end of this week we'll start again on 1st of March with another 10k, and we'll go again. So we've already blown up this account this month, so that's not good. I shouldn't be laughing, but what are you going to do? So I'll be glad to see the back of February. Still got to get out of this drawdown. It's huge drawdown now, so it's put a bit of a mocker, but I've got to zoom out. February's a write-off. I'm not going to get out of drawdown in February, I don't think. Stranger things have happened, but I've got to go back to basics. So took Friday off. I thought, okay, trader rehab, back to basics. Micro account, say not quite micro account, but a very small account. 3,700 we're starting with today, so 3,695. And that just basically means we wait for the right setup. We don't just jump in with boredom trades like I have been doing and try and trade out of it when it goes wrong. So yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lisa, Ricky, Mike, Daryl, and Alistair, and anyone else that's watching. Remember, I show you the good and bad of trading on this channel. There's no airs and graces. There's no trying to hide the fact that you do have losing trades, you do have losing days. But I'm fortunate enough that across the course of my career to date, I have more green days than I have red. And my green days tend to be bigger than the red days. So February not quite that way, but this is probably going to be the first real red month. I mean, I've had red months over the last couple of years where I've statistically been green, but after fees and charges that I've actually lost money, and that's just kind of staying afloat, if you will. Whereas this is actually going to be the first month in probably 3 years where I've actually lost money on the month. So hey, look, it happens, and it can be frustrating, but you just got to zoom out. And as I had a really good January, had a really good year last year, had a really good start to the year this year, and we're still in profit, quite considerably in profit for the year. So I can't really be disappointed the fact that I've had a bad February. I am disappointed, but you know, we get there. So remember to smash the thumbs up button if you're watching. It's the only thing I ask for. I'm not asking for any super chat donations or subscriptions, or you know, you can by all means do all that if you want to, but the only thing I ask for is that you smash that thumbs up button. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and we'll be trading live as soon as we spot a decent setup. So one such setup could be Freight Technology today. Freight app. I've not got a. I know what I'll do. Text my good lady wife to see on my. just put my order in. Barocca, I could get some more Barocca, but Barocca is not really something you want to be drinking at 10 p.m. at night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. It's a middle of the day type pick me up, you know, or early in the morning even instead of a coffee. But you know, it's not really something that I want to be drinking Barocca at this time of night. I'll never get to sleep when I've finished. Just remember, I'm 13 hours ahead of the market. You know, living in the Philippines now. Yeah, we're getting one that's approaching that magic level. Well, this is Ice Cure Medical. A study using Ice Cure's ProSense treatment results in 100% tumor reduction in early stage breast cancer. Wow. Like that. Good catalyst. Normally does about just over 2 million shares a day, and it's approaching that already. So it's 20 million in the flow. Those spikes, Alistair, are just algo spikes. You know, it's 8 o'clock. It's the 8 o'clock algorithmic scrum, buddy. You know that. You will be. You will be.
You're using my side.
You will be.
No.
Yeah. Thank you very much. What do you mean it's late? Yeah, there's a latency on the screen, you great wamble. Stop shaking that push in front of me, you're distracting me. Hey, sweetie, come on. Come into me, kid. Are you going jumping on the bed? Oh, it's one of those, Mike. It's it's not one for holding in the long term. It's another garbage company. Not garbage, but garbage stock. It's absolutely is dog crap. You're at 100% agree with you there, Mike. Total garbage. But that's just what makes us degenerate traders. We take trades like that, but we learn from them. We're like, no, I'm not doing that again. I bet you made profit on in the end, and that's why it was over 8 months, because you had to wait 8 months. You were holding bags for 8 months, and you had to wait for it to come back around before you could actually get out for a profit. That's so your equity's tied up, and you know. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, don't hold bags with these garbage stocks. You just ride the momentum, and that's it. If you're a Star Wars fan, the ice world of Hoth is moving. It's not quite at that $2 level, so I will wait. Hoth Therapeutics. Just watch. Does it go on to make new highs? Is it just popping up, or what's it doing there? $4 million share float in Hoth. Yeah, it looks like it's just another pop and drop. Can anybody else not hear me? Or is it just Lisa's got her got me on mute? Off Therapeutics engages in alter sciences to perform a study for HTKIT cancer fighting therapeutic. It's about to go red on the day. No comment there, Elisa. No comment at all. We've all done it. We've all been there. We've all done it. All right, let's have a look at that. Right, not feeling it. AGTI, let's have a look at that. It doesn't look like great volume, but if it's spiking up, it might be doing so in with a reason. No, that's not. So agility. Yeah. Eyes looking strong, and look what Nvidia's doing. Nvidia became the $4 trillion, $3 trillion company. Oh, that didn't sound right. They're already on Friday. Nvidia became the fourth $3 trillion company. Briefly, it's back under that now, but Nvidia 804 is the lab based on the float size, the market cap, etc. $804 makes it $3 trillion market cap, and there's only 3 other companies in the world that have a $3 trillion market cap or more. So, including Apple and it's Amazon. Can I make you money? You can make your own money, Pat. If you're looking for someone to make you money, that's a guarantee that you're going to lose it. Learn to make money on your own. Learn how to. If you're thinking about day trading, it's going to as a get rich quick thing. You're going to lose money. It's not get rich quick. It's a high-paid profession like any other, and it takes time and there are risks involved. Can you make money day trading? Yes, you can. But there's a reason why over 95% of people that day trade, all instruments included, lose money. And it's because they have the wrong mindset. And that you straight away coming to me, can you make me money? That's the wrong mindset. Sorry, no shade cast your way. It's just something I see regularly, particularly on social media forums and whatnot. Is you get, particularly with Forex, which is a mug's game, and I still don't understand. Well, I do understand. It's that poor man's mentality. Is that they get some moron preaching that they can make millions trading Forex starting with $50, and do you know what? They're just going to take you $50 off you. And they say, oh, sorry, you got unlucky at that time. Of course, there's going to be risks, but look at the statistics. So deposit another $50. And by the time you're up to $500, you'd have been better off putting the 500. You're more likely to get some return on 500 than you're on 50. But anyway, that's just me talking about Forex and day trading in general. Yeah, I hope the momentum continues as well, Mike. But I hope I'm on the right side of it this time. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious with the trade selections I take from here till well, from here in the next month. If we have a good March, I can then just leave the money in and go from there and grow it. Because I said the first three at the beginning of the year, said I'm still targeting myself on a seven-figure net number, for 1 million net. But I did say I'm going to be starting with 10k for the first 3 months. So I did in February, in January, did in February, and I've actually blew up the account in February, so I've had to reload. And I will be starting with 10k in March as well. So Hollow's looking, but I'm not trading Hollow with a 3k account. Not with those kind of spreads and no leverage. Actually, negative leverage. Yeah, I see that, Ricky. But again, it's below $2, so I'm sticking to my rules. I'm going to be very rigid to sticking to my rules for now. And Zyversa Therapeutics, it is up quite nicely today. It's up 74%. Well, 74%, and it finished out on Friday at 80 cents close. It's already tapped one. It's got a high this morning of 159. Just re-broke above the VWAP, so you want it to hold the VWAP here and not fall back below it. So this is Zyversa Therapeutics. The ticker is ZVSA. Not for me, but if you like these lower price stocks, fill your boots. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I'm just calling out what I see. The momentum on the scanners. Microcloud hologram again breaking highs. It's over $11 now. And I'm kicking myself. I didn't take 100 shares. The right decision not to, though. Nice move. Two movers right now. ZVSA, which is pulling back, and Microcloud hologram breaking highs. Morning, CC. Morning. Cora. Did I say? What did I say? Let's have a look at the market. Along with Nvidia, largely because of Nvidia, breaking highs on Friday, all-time highs again on the S&P 500, the SPY. Let's look at this on the daily. So you can see we're way out, way out. This is a bullish channel that I drew. We're way out. We're due a nice health. We're due a pullback as it happens, I would say. Is it going to crash? No, but would we get an extended pullback? I think so. On the overall market, I think we're due one. If you're taking options now on the SPX, I'm thinking if you continue to go bullish, you're chancing your luck. I think it's due a bit of a pullback. It'll be a healthy pullback as well if you do. So this bull market channel here, it's way above it. So, but long may it continue. I like this momentum. I do like this momentum. Back to microcloud hologram. Absolutely, Leonard. Yeah, Holo, it's a high risk stock. It's high volatility, but it's high risk as well. And I don't get, with my broker, I don't get leverage on it. So with a small account, I've got to be very selective on what the trades that I'm taking. So I'm what can take as it stands with 3,700, just shy of 3,700 in my account starting today. So what am I going to try and take? 300 shares? Not even 150 shares, whatever. Well, you've got a larger account, Alistair, so fair play to you, buddy. That's a nice one, that one, Alistair. Are you going to be a degenerate and carry on, or are you going to lock it down and walk away like I should have done last week on multiple occasions? That's wrong. Yeah, Mike, absolutely. Hey, Fashion, how you doing? Oh, I keep saying to everybody, do as I say, not as I do. You set smart goals. So you want them challenging, but you want them achievable as well. You set smart goals, and once you get to goal, lock it in. Continue the trade that you're in and ride it till completion. Wait, let the market decide when the trade's done, and then walk away. Don't be doing what I do and get greedy and then look for more once that trade's finished. Once that trade's finished, you're over goal, lock it in, walk away. Why risk giving it back? Because ultimately you end up giving it back, which is what I did last week. Get on to Dash Trader there, Mike. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, an A+. I've not seen a single one yet today, Alistair. There's a link to Dash Trader in the link tree. I've pinned it in the chat. Just check it out. You can get it. Try it. You get the trial version for 2 weeks. Check it out. Have a play with it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. But I guarantee that it's great. And if you want my setup, just in my link tree as well, email me directly, and I'll send you my setup. So you can just load that, and straight away you've got hotkeys, hot buttons, and everything else. I'm happy to help you out where I can, and that goes for anybody. Just send me your if you're looking for Dash Trade, if you want to use Dash Trade, you want to try it out, and you want to get some shortcuts in terms of hotkeys, hot buttons, and things like that, just reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help out. At least you won't be bothering me saying, can I borrow in a moment?
All on Warren.
I'll just give you this one with the line on it.
Why?
No, it's that one's got a line on it. Get out if you're distracting me. That's not a bad rule to stick to either, John. I think the hollow might, if it has a proper bounce, it could actually move up towards 15, 16 bucks today. We've got 15, 16 bucks. I'm looking at it on the daily. Yeah, big runner. If you look at it on the daily, see this huge runner. I mean, like just beginning of last week, it went up to what 90? Was it $97, $98, $98.40? What was that? No, that was the previous Friday. That was the Friday before last, because it was short week last week. It went up to $94. So it's a previous runner. Get rid of all the lines. So yeah, it's got form, big moves, very volatile stock. Microcloud Hologram, through its subsidiaries, is mainly engaged in holographic technology. It includes holographic solutions, holographic technology services, and it also provides holographic digital twin technology services for customers, and has built a holographic digital twin technology resource library. There you go, interesting. Average over the last few months, it's averaged about 4.8 million, and it's already at 5.5. So it's higher relative volume, 3.8 million in the flow. It's been volatile for the last week or so. It's, well, pretty much the whole of this month it's been volatile. It's not crypto, Arthur. No, this is equity, stocks and shares. This is the stock market. Not seeing any net new. Not seeing any net new company-specific news at all. NVSA, moving up again. High of 159. It's got the high of day in sight. 49 right now. This is Zyversa Therapeutics. ZVSA is the ticker. I didn't trade on Friday. We had a day at the beach, followed by, basically had a family day, followed with cocktails and everything else. Friday was a family day. Went to a, what do they call them? Water park. Little one had an absolutely wonderful time. So I got back, didn't bother trading at all. I just needed a bit of extra time to, I thought, okay, big hit last week, the week before last. I was right, big hit. And I came back and reloaded, had a really good start, and then had another big hit. So I thought, I've not got it out of me. I need to have that trader rehab, if you will. That's what I did. Lixty bio. Dude, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. And it happens. You've got to be able to take it on the chin. And see, the best traders that I've had any dealings with or spoken with, or it's the resilience. It's to be able to, get knocked down and get back up again. Just think, up thumping from Chumbawamba. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And that's trading. Every day you're going to get knocked down. Every day you're trading. Some trades go for you, some don't. Some entries go for you, some don't. Some days are red, some are green. You've got to have that resilience. If you can't be resilient, this is not the game for you. Okay? If you can't be resilient, then you don't want to be doing trading. If you need to be winning every time, this ain't the game for you, because nobody's got 100% win rate. Nobody's got 100% accuracy. And anybody that says they've got like 90, 95, 100% or close to 100%, guarantee they're lying. Because nobody has. Yeah, absolutely stone cold. And that's what I was thinking. I just need to, I could have just reloaded again and just gone for, because I do have a little bit in behind, which, well, I say a little bit, I'm actually, that's a bit of a joke. I have enough in behind, so it doesn't hurt. And the fact that I had I just started with 10K. So although I built it up over the course of a little over a week, I'd gone from 10K to a little over 30K and then blew it all up in a day, which is just me being silly. I'm just trading on emotions, and I shouldn't have been doing. I look back, I can zoom out and I've lost 10K. However, over the course of the month, I'm like 47K in drawdown in February, which is probably, it's not the worst drawdown I've ever had, for sure, but it's probably the worst situation I found myself over the course of a calendar month in a long time. And you just got to be resilient about it. Like you say, reset, go again. That's trading. And if I sat here, tried to make trading look easy and you know, every day is a winner, baby, you know, it's not that. It's not. You're going to have losing days. You're going to have losing trades, and sometimes you lose more than you anticipate, and then you start letting emotions get involved, and you start revenge trading, and you start swinging for the fences, and before you know it, so that's the biggest challenge you're going to have as a day trader is keeping your emotions in check. So I've got a little tumbler that I have that, well, you can buy it from the merch store. It's don't drink and trade, but it's more than that. Don't trade if you're emotionally or mentally compromised, and that was me the last 2 weeks. So you know, good thing is I've managed to fix all that and put that behind me. So hopefully, touch wood, you'll see a better discipline from me today. No volume on it. There you go, Tom. You know, it's great that you've had that nice green streak, and the mentality you need to have after a nice long green streak and you hit that red day is not to let it get under your skin, because it's inevitable. It's like Thanos, inevitability, okay? You're gonna have red days. So it's about being able to take it in your stride. You fell off, get back on the horse and go again. There you go, dude. Trade smaller, it reduces the emotions. If you trade smaller, you're less likely to get emotional about your trading. And emotional trading is usually losing trading. Sorry to see that you had the red day, Tom, but you know, don't just learn from the red days that you have. Learn from the trades that lose. What did you do wrong? Because clearly there was something wrong. Was you just unlucky with did it just not break out? Did you manage to keep your losses to a minimum? Not every trade's going to go in. When you're talking about breakout trading and pattern trading, or pattern breakouts, whatever, there's no such pattern. There's no such thing as 100% pattern. So you want to be taking the selective patterns. You want to be looking for multiple data inputs and try and get the A+ setups. If you want to take A+ setups all the time, you probably have 70-80% accuracy rate, but you're still going to get the odd one that fakes you out. There you go. There you go. Come back stronger for it right here, Tom. do like the look of this over over 750. Nice gap fill. Nice gap to fill. So Luna, Intuitive Machines down quite a bit. Bit of a gap to fill here towards kind of, was it $8? 750 to $8. It's actually 820. Over 750. I think this might be worth a look. We've got 45 minutes before the market actually opens. Not seeing anything. Mondays can be hit and miss. Mondays and Fridays typically can be hit and miss when it comes to, and Mondays are not usually good for me, so I need to be doubly careful. What are you guys looking for? What are you guys watching? I'm with you, Ricky, but Mike, Apollo's kind of consolidating right now. Luna, for me, level. Intuitive Machines. See this move up, test the high, test that pre-market high. Looking for 10 cents on this one. There's 10 cents. Now we're looking for 760. Got half that in. Trading small today, guys, for obvious reasons. don't have the equity in the account to trade larger. We're over $100 now. Not bad for the first trade. Starting equity today, TC is $3,695.27. So call it 3,700. So I'm looking for 10%. 370. Might round that up to $400 if I can get it. What patterns do I like? I just like breakouts. I like momentum breakouts. So when you hit key resistance levels, you get a nice. One of my favorite patterns is the flat top breakout. I like a flat top breakout, but I just like trading momentum breakouts. Increased volume. So as you saw here. Increase volume and move up. And you start taking profit at key levels. So I added as it broke the $0.75 level, it started to pull back, so I took profit, and then when it pulled back, I got it for the rest at break even. Oh. Bull flags, flat top breakouts, up and handle, inverse head and shoulder, that kind of stuff. Double bottom in an upwards move to get the pullback, and then a smaller swing high, and then a pullback to the same level, and then the continuation. It's a nice continuation move. Double bottom on an upward swing is a nice continuation move, and it's usually very strong. Well, Mark, I've got a week. Well, not even. I mean, Friday is March. Rail Vision. What's just happened with Rail Vision? That's a big push. Almost 30 cents there. 26 cents. Recycle news, yeah, it doesn't look so strong. It rejected at the VWAP as well there, Mike, so... It's pretty easy. Where's my IC? Oh. Turn it off. I'm going to put it at 22 degrees. Freezing. I've got used to the warm climate already, so wait and watch the next move, the next pop. Might be on Real Vision, might be on something completely different. Yeah, I was hoping for continued volume. Nice initial spike with good volume, but then the next candle's a pullback, and volume's not great on the next two, and this one is actually no volume at all, hardly. Halfway through the minute, and yeah, well, there you go. Real Vision is a no from me. It looks completely unreliable. What do we make of Microcloud Hologram? It's pulling back right now. I would say draw your lines. It's not bad setup on the higher time frames. Resistance turning into support around the $0.75 level. Happens to be the $0.50 level is where the VWAP is. So if this gets back up to around 1150, 1175, it might go again. 1150, I think, is going to be a key level again if it moves back up. Otherwise, let it test the VWAP and look for a bounce. I don't like the 9 EMA under the 20. That's usually kind of selling. Yeah, it's breaking highs there, Ricky. And it's not my cup of tea, but it's moving up very, very quickly. 30 cents in, you know, the last, what, 10 minutes? $175%. So, fill your boots if you like this kind of stuff, but for me, just not something I'm prepared to touch. change the stop gappers. Yeah, I'll take a look at that. And I'm not with that one, so I'll keep it on freight. Just look back in acquisition. RBRX not really doing much sideways around $4. Altimmune. No, Ricky. So it's a kind of a it's a misunderstanding or a misnomer there that you think, okay, well, I can afford more shares with a smaller account. I can afford more shares of a lower price stock, which is true. But also, it's not the actual price of the stock that you should be thinking about. It's the share size. So what kind of move are you looking for? Are you looking for 5 cents, 10 cents, or whatever? If you're looking for 10 cents with 1,000 shares, it's $100. It's great if it goes your way, but if it goes against you, you lose $100. And $100 on a small account is a lot of money. So you want to be looking for stocks that are going to move, and they're going to have higher chance of moving, and they're going to cover your costs. So if I'm going to trade a lower price stock like AKLI or Achille, if I'm going to trade a lower price stock like this, I want to be able to get at least enough out of it to cover the cost of the trade as a bare minimum. And in terms of the moves, they're not as reliable because you get a lot more people trading them, because this is where your crowd of apes tends to gather, and you get a lot of people trading these nonsense, crappy literal penny stocks, which makes the moves less predictable and it makes them less reliable. So the pop and drop, pump and dump, it's so prevalent in the sub $1 stock level. As you get over $2, you can get a bit in between $1 and $2, but once you start getting over $2, it becomes less like, you get the manipulation or you get the idiots lumping in with YOLO pumps and stuff. So I just find that the moves tend to be more erratic and less predictable. You get less follow through with these lower price stocks. That's just my opinion, and that's just why I don't touch them. But some people make a lot of money with these little penny stocks, and it's, if you're scalping and you go in 5,000 shares and then you make 5 cents and you're out for 5,000 shares straight away, because they can be quite liquid. As long as you've got something that's very liquid, you can make money doing that. Me, it's not for me. Hey Jan, how you doing? If you're scalping, you might get away with it. And you don't get any leverage with them either, so you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place. So I could take 1,000 shares of this, what we watch, 600 bucks. I could probably take 10,000 shares of this at 600 bucks, and I'm less likely to make money than taking 1,000 shares on something at $6 with the same price. You're bag holding LRHC. The first question is why. Anyone? So are you bag holding this from last Thursday when it went up to like $6 plus, or $5 or whatever it was? Oh, $6.30. Went up to $6.30 last Thursday. Because if you are, good luck getting out of that one for a profit. It depends. I don't know. I mean, if you're holding it from last Thursday, this doesn't look like it's coming back. Not anytime soon. It pulled back, and it's just going back. I don't know where you are with it. I don't know what kind of share size you've got with it. I don't know where your bags. If you're holding it at like $5, $5.50, and you're holding it for a large amount, and it's going to hurt you to come out, then the question is, where do you draw the line? You should not be holding bags on these crap garbage stocks, though. Yeah, that's not coming back. Not anytime soon. Look where it was okay, look at this on the daily. There's just no volume on it. That's the thing, right? But look at this on the daily, okay? Where is it right now? It went up to $5. So let's just draw you a nice little horizontal line at $5. And on its heyday, went up to $5. It's had a wonderful day up there at $5. You got up there and you bought at $5. What's the chances of it getting back up to $5? It IPO'd there back in October or whatever it was, above $5. I think it was a $5 IPO, but it opened a little bit higher and sold off. And it never got above $3 up until last week. So it's now back below $3, and the chances of it going back up to $5, it might get some good press at some stage in the future. But look, it was last time it was up at $5 was October. Are you prepared to wait and hope that this might come back in another 4, 5 months, 6 months? The swift answer is, if you're going to be prepared to do that, be prepared to lose the money, because this could go to nothing. And secondly, your equity's tied up, so you're probably better off if you've lost. Right now, you've lost half your equity position that you put in there. You probably take the hit and then run that up again with stocks that are moving with momentum. There's no trading happening with this. Think about, look at the volume. It did 31 million last Thursday. It didn't do a million on Friday. So 31 million on Thursday, and then it didn't even do a million on the following day. That tells you that it's done. That it's run up and it's come back. That's what's a classic pump and dump, a classic pop and drop. And the likelihood of that coming back is very, very small. Better to take it on the chin, take your hit. I'm not telling you to take your hit. You want to stick it in. That's not financial advice, but it's entirely up to you. Of my years of trading, it's better to take the hit, take the loss, and take the equity that you still have and use that on something that's got good momentum to make your money back. Just never bag hold. So if you want to hold stocks, if it's a good company that, like for example, day trading something like Nvidia or Apple or Amazon or these higher cap, good solid companies. If you're day trading them, that's fine, they're okay, and then you get caught, had a bit of a pullback. Bag holding those companies not a problem, because I don't recommend turning a day trade into a swing trade. In fact, I preach against it. But if you're going to turn a day trade into a swing trade, let it be one of those strong companies. Don't ever turn a day trade into a swing trade with these garbage stocks that have popped up 3, 4, 5, 600% in a single day, because it's going to go down and it probably never come back to that level. If it does, the chances of you getting out favorably are going to be less, because the likelihood is you're going to get caught in the emotion of it again, and you end up losing what you ever did get at the time. So don't hold bags. Do not. If you've got a day trade, keep it as a day trade, and if you're holding it a longer time than you normally would do, that's fine. But you get towards the close, get rid of it. Whether it's a loss or just get rid of it. You can turn a swing trade into a day trade, but not a day trade into a swing trade. What I mean by that, if you're swing trading and you're looking at, okay, this is what my target is, this is what my take profit is, this is what my stop loss is, and I'm going to hold this position until it reaches one or the other for 3, 5, 10 days, whatever your swing trade norm is, and then it reaches those levels intraday, take your profit. You've hit your goals, you've hit your target, take your profit. There's nothing wrong with that. It becomes a day trade instead of a swing trade. However, turning the swing trade, particularly because it's going bad, turning the swing trade into a day trade is more often than not a bad way of going about it, and you're likely to lose more in the long run doing that. So cut your losses early. In fact, that's probably the best piece of advice I ever got when it comes to day trading, is cut your losses early. If you're getting into a position, it's going red, if it goes past your stop loss, cut your losses. If you want to try and trade out of it, be my guest, that's up to you. But if it goes further bad, cut your losses. The sooner you cut your losses, the better it's going to be for you. Keep those losses small. Absolutely, Quora. Get in, ride the volume, ride the momentum, and get out. Yeah, absolutely, John. Yeah, I've looked at the SPY today. It's kind of sideways for most of the day. Not really doing a lot, but it just hit all-time highs again on Friday. So the S&P 500 all-time highs. Nvidia's the one that's dragging it up there. Nvidia earnings last week. Which is why I'm certainly not crying about the losses I've had in February, because yes, I'm from my day trading gains, I'm down 47k. I mean 47k drawdown. Sorry, 27k losses or whatever it is. But Nvidia's more than covered that for me. Just my long term. So I'm not going to get beat. I'm not going to beat myself up over. I just traded badly in February, and it happens. You get a bit overconfident, a bit cocky, and that happens. What is Nvidia? 797 nearly. News as in what kind of, you mean economic news? There's nothing major scheduled for today in terms of economic market catalysts. Not great on the volume here on R1 RCM either, so moved up nice, but wondering what that snoring is. No, I haven't fallen asleep. It is the dog. SPY needs to come down, Fashion Parisa. It needs to come down. Let's go back to the SPY fashion, because I've already gone through this once today, but for the latecomers, okay? So this is the SPY, okay? This is where we are right now. All-time highs, 510, okay? We're at 508. So anybody saying the SPY is coming down, of course it's coming down. It's it only goes in longer term, it's going up. It will continue to go up. That's all it ever does. It's the S&P 500 only goes in one direction long term, and it only ever will, okay? But this is, over the last couple of years, this is the chart. If you can see that. So you can't see the candles now, it looks like a line chart, okay? Now it's a line graph. And if we go back to October 2022, that was the bottom. We're just coming off the bottom of a 9-month bear market. We had the bear market from January 2022 to October 2022. We hit that bottom, and this bull market channel that I drew ages ago now, or a year ago, or whatever it was, we pretty much, when we hit the below this bull market channel, it bounced strong. So now we're above it. I'm expecting a retracement, a pullback. Will it pull all the way back and hit the median line here? Probably not. But it's due a pullback. It can't continue just higher highs and higher highs and higher highs. You're going to have a bit of consolidation. You're going to have a correction. So having it pull back a little bit, that's fine. Is it selling off? Is it going down right now? No, it's not. It's pulling back from all-time highs. When did it last do that? Well, it went up to here, and it pulled back heavily from all-time highs. What happened? It bounced. We had a little bit of a correction there, and then it moved back up. We got strong results from one of the big market catalysts in NVIDIA, and it broke all-time highs again. So is it going to pull back? Is it if the SPY pulls back down towards kind of 500, that's healthy. It gets back into this bull market channel, it's still healthy. If it breaks below 475, then I might start getting a bit nervous. But right now, as long as we're in this bull market channel, as far as I'm concerned, it's bullish, it's moving up. But that's just me. Just my thoughts. I'm not a financial analyst. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just the meanderings and opinions of a fat guy on the internet. Hey, Yehuda. All right, so Diversa Therapeutics, very sideways at the moment. Yehuda. Not today, Stone Cold. Not that I'm aware of, at least, anyway. So today, building permits, 8:30, we've already had those. New home sales, Dallas Fed Manufacturing Business Index, and then it's just bill auctions, year note auction. So nothing today. As I say, nothing scheduled of significance there. Stone Cold. Shut up, Alistair. I had a lovely green day last Wednesday. What are you talking about? Most days I'm green. You bloody well know that, you cheeky little hermit. How did Newcastle get on over the weekend, Alistair? Yeah. WSC is a bit. You had a great start to the season, and then you got all those injuries, and you've been terrible since. I actually thought you'd be challenging the top 4 this season, Alistair, but maybe next season. I've been saying that for a while. Look, Holo is microcloud hologram, HOLO. It's testing. She broke through the VWAP again. $0.20 spreads. Factor that into your risk. I rejected there at 11 bucks. 10 minutes before the market opens, guys. 10 minutes before the market opens. We're looking like microcloud hologram with absolutely no leverage. Not an easy one to trade with a 30, an account less than 4K and you've got no leverage. You can trade it, but you're not going to make much on it. Just got a new phone, so I'm double jobbing here. I'm multitasking. I'm transferring all my data across from one phone to the other phone as well. Still Samsung. I'm just upgrading to the latest version. I do like my gadgets every now and again. AI on a phone. Not really. It's machine learning. It's not the same thing as actual AI. I mean, this whole AI, artificial intelligence thing is we've not. My idea of artificial intelligence is true sentience, and wouldn't nowhere near that at the moment. But machine learning is really cool. So I'm keeping an eye on that anyway. But that's just me going off the tangent because it's something I'm interested in. Yeah. I'm going to be having a nice play with that over the next while. AI and the phone. I like Luna for a minute, but starts to show signs. Get in. It couldn't do worse than I've done this month, that's for sure. Yeah, I've had a very poor month by my standards, I have to say. Still nice on the 23k losses in growth. Doesn't include any fees and charges out of that. 23,000 in losses in February so far. Yeah, well, if I didn't think I could recover that getting, I would just be like, okay, I'll sit here and watch Nvidia making me money. I'd just give up trading. If I didn't think I could recover that, I'd give up. I mean, come on, let's face it. 23k in losses on February. I've made more than that in a single trade in the past before. So I'm more than confident that I will make that back in March. I'm not so much in February. I know I've still got 4 days of trading, today and 3 more, but I could potentially do it. I don't think so. I'm going to be a bit. I'm not going to. I'd have to be stupid to make that back. I'd have to be really pushing it with max leverage to do that. Is my playlist on Spotify? No, it's not, Tom. It's actually generic. It's generic music, Creative Commons music. I'm not getting like copyright strikes and stuff asking me to take it down. ZVSA testing the $0.50. Needs to get over the $0.50 and hold it. Got 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. Yeah, microcloud hologram. It's that range between $10.50 and $11 is becoming a bit key. It's trying to hold the VWAP. See here, bounces trying to hold the VWAP, but it's got to get over $11 where it got rejected before. Quarter, half, and whole dollars, very psychological levels in trading, very important. Even if there isn't confirmed support or resistance, you can expect it to be there because it's the psychological levels. Well, there you go, Tom. There you go. I'll do what I can. No volume on it though. Community bio. Had a hard very hard sell off on Friday. This was like over $5 on Friday. And it dropped over the weekend to 340. Oh, it dropped on Friday to the 340. It was up over $5 and it sold off hard. Making a bounce. It's looking for a bounce. This is an immunity bio. Hollow. Hypercloud hologram testing. $11 again. No, it's not. No big orders at 11. I'm not seeing anything on the level 2. Yeah, Mark, that just goes from strength to strength every week, that. But it's like one of the highest price. Rejected at 11 again is microcloud. We've got 2 minutes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to get tempted into taking a risky trade. I'm just going to switch the scanners over now ahead of time. Yeah, SMCI is. Look at this on the daily. Look at that. I mean, a huge sell-off here, but it got over $1,000. But very strong over the last month or so. It's been so strong. from $300 all the way up to 1,000. We've got 1,100 nearly. Super micro computing. I mean, when you're looking at spreads, dollar spreads, $1.60 on the 1 minute range, you wouldn't want to dare trade that anyway. This is more of a swing trade type stock anyway. All right, we've got about 30 seconds before the market opens. I know Ocean Bio was one of those that some of you were watching. It's gone green again on the day, just barely. Not something I'm interested in, but a couple of you are taking a look at it. Got about 15 seconds to the market opens. And don't just jump into the first thing that moves. You want a strong momentum move, a nice breakout, and if you're going to get continuation on something, it's going to continue for a while. The best moves continue for longer than just 5 minutes. So don't just worry about something because it's moving and you have to jump in it. I'll take a look, Yehuda. Jack, I started with 3,700. 3,700. Oh, yeah. Struggled at the half dollar. Yehuda. Struggled at the half dollar so far. Just wait. This is one of those. This is one of the worst things about trading is waiting for that setup. Oh, here we go. Immunity Bio. 466 is the halt level. And I didn't get 50 likes before the bell. You've let me down, guys. Come on. 3 more people need to smash that like button. Smash the thumbs up button on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. If you've not done it already, that is. If you have done it already, don't do it because then it'll take it off me. So if you've not done it, hit that thumbs up button. Yeah. CYCN halted, ZVSA halted, both halted. No, that shot up as well. Looks like a level resumption by the looks of it. Pop culture group halted as well. The upside, missed that one. Slight gap up by the looks of it. That could be of interest. Look, microcloud hologram. Breaking highs. I did say 1150 would be an interesting level. Oh, it's at the halt level now. Halted to the upside. If it halt level moved. 1188 is the halt level. There you go. About to test it. Or not. Are you confused about something, Fashion? It's immune. The DSA. IO. I'm breaking up. I'm holdings breaking highs. It's a good move, that one. Tesla breaking highs. Let's have a look at Nando's. Pop culture group resume. That should be 9:39. So in about a minute's time. DVSA just resumed now, and it's the 222 is the halt to the upside. 148 the halt to the downside. Like to break back into that pre-market territory there, bouncing on the pre-market high. There's the $2. I was thinking about getting in for the break of $2, but I missed it. It's halted again. level resumption. Level resumption on Pop Culture Group, it looks like, as well. Michael Cloud is testing $12. There's the resumption. Ooh. Watch 423, that's the halt to the downside. Pop Culture Group. And it stay above the VWAP. If it gets to the VWAP, it's going to halt to the downside. Well done, John. Good stuff. You can't see the resumption levels, Mike? Well, I'm in your dash trader. Halt levels and the resumption levels, for that matter. You don't always see the resumption. I mean, I'll take a look at ZVSA now. I'm waiting for that A+ setup. B25. So the level resumption. Just looking at level resumption at the moment. All the VWAP, not touching it. Microcloud hologram halted as well. Again, so quite a bit of volatility, Alistair. But 1270 right now looks like it's going to be a level resumption as well. So that probably will pull back on resumption. Might have a continuation, but probably pull back on resumption. It should resume in 3 minutes. I'm not going to stick around on that one. Look at that. Like the volume on it. Should get a resumption in about 40 seconds on Zyversa. Looking like a gap down. 206 resumption level. Looks like. Find out in 15 seconds. 213 now. It's still a gap down, but only slightly. 273 to the halt level to the upside. Yeah. Now the halt to the downside. Yeah, cheers, mate. Good luck. IBRX, I'll take a look. Looks like it's going to get halted to the downside, so, and it's under $2 now, so not interested. Where is IBRX? Here it is. If you can short it there, Ronan. It's not looking great. If it bottoms out, if it bounces here at $4, back over 425, you've got that double bottom, W shape maybe, but it's not worth trading under 425. Not to the long side, at least. It's on short sell restrictions, so probably not to the short side either. So microcloud holographic is not showing any signs of slowing down. 1350. Vaughn is up at $74. Bloody hell, I remember trading that about $20 not too long ago. Microcloud hologram is absolutely smashing it. Ah, nice one. Wish I could have traded it, Alistair. Just didn't have the equity today to trade it. No leverage. It's over like $12. Can't trade that with a 3K account. Nice, that one. Pulling back a little bit now, which is to be expected. seeing anything worth. It's gonna. Right, see, we can watch the action. Microcloud hologram. No, absolutely, Alice. I just need to get back over 5k and I'll be fine. Microcloud hologram about to retest $14. Over 100% up on the day today. Moved over $7. $7 moves usually reserved for stocks in $50 plus. Iris Energy. Yeah. NVSA. Big mover for the big flush. Yeah, Tesla breaking highs all morning. S&P 5 SPY just kind of sideways more than anything. Quite choppy. A little 20-cent sterling stop on this, so I'm risking another $100 with it. Whilst I look around to see if there's anything else. Not really seeing anything else. I'm not seeing anything. It's not so much words Daredevil Tony. It's I've got a small account at the moment, Cast. $3,700 in the account to start off with until back end of this week. That's what I've got to trade with. Until Thursday, I've got Very small account. That reversal. That's why you put stops in place. Hell of a slippage. Hell of a slippage. Terrible. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. No, we're at 3,700 cash. So it'll be 10k again on Thursday. Looking for something that could dig me out. Yeah. Up to 20k buying power right now. Oh, just under 21k buying power. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything with any good momentum either myself. I would have loved to have traded microcloud hologram today, but something's going to pop. Some stage today, something's going to pop. On good momentum. It's got to be there to take it. Yeah, absolutely, Ricky. Muggins here is the one that loses on ZVSA because it's waiting for it to break $2. But the rules are the rules. Stick to the rules. I was a half an hour in. Usually the momentum lasts at least an hour, but there's not a lot of good movement right now. Certainly not on good volume. Just volume on this is woeful. Data see. Looks like microcloud's trying to go again testing over 13 now. 1340 is the halt level to the upside. $13.59 it's moved to now, the halt level. Yeah. TRNR has just got over the dollar level. I'm not touching it, but fill your boots. The LDI's 136, that's making a move as well. Not really for me. Want to see good volume. Volume's not there. It's not, no volume, no trade. Yeah, there's nothing hitting the scanners. Time for a glug of water, I think. Maybe it's time to go for a beer. 11 PM my time. Surging scanner, testing $5, Arcadium Lithium. Being patient is essential. I'll tell you what, guys, it still beats actually working for a living. Doing a whole 9 to 5 push and grab and having some balding fat guy shouting at you because you didn't deliver the right numbers on time. I need to get a haircut. I'll do that tomorrow. It's starting to annoy me. I'm looking a bit more 1970s bouffant right now. All I've got to do is grow one of the big mustaches and play some dodgy palm music. Well, I do that dodgy palm stuff anyway on this, don't I? So, in terms of music. No range and no volatility on this one either, so. Volume and volatility. If we're seeing the volume, we're not seeing the volatility. And if we're seeing the volatility, we're not seeing the volume. No range on this one. Even though it's right now it's like 3 cents. Fair enough, Mark. Fair enough. Well, Ricky, if I have to wait till midday, I'll wait till midday. I mean, that's what, 1 o'clock my time. In 6 cents on this. A 10-cent trailing stop on it. Went up to 808. Got 8 cents is on the ATR. We've got penny on the spread, so a 10-cent trailing stop is more than sufficient. I get stopped out. I get stopped out. $60. Risky. Tom, knock it on the head. Taking trades for taking trades' sake, really. Hang on a minute, what are we getting here? $0.75. $0.25. Could be worthwhile. Microcloud Hollow is testing that $14 again. Indeed. Not enough volume. UIX. Yeah, not hammered with that either. There's not a lot of movement. I mean, there was quite a bit pre-market. Not a lot of movement right now. Intuitive machines over 720, yeah. Why did this sell off so hard? Oh, look. That's why. I didn't even pay attention to that. But Intuitive Machines plummets after lunar lander topples on the moon's surface. That was over the weekend, apparently. The moon lander tipped over on touchdown. That was on Friday. technology we have today, and they can't get a decent moon landing, and they did it so smoothly in '69. Of course. Yeah, not a lot moving, guys. Kind of struggling to find anything that's worth trading today. Well, I guess patience is going to be the name of the game today. That's not the end. This is my entry as well, 7:15. Nice inverse head and shoulders by the looks of it, though. Let's see if this breaks out. And they're just above the neckline. $7 is a cut-off. Okay, dog, okay. It's testing $2 there, Robin. Exactly. Mark, stick to the rules. No, you're absolutely no. This you're right. It's right, Mark. Stick to your rules. Don't succumb to FOMO now. Hey, Trader 83. Don't be succumbing to FOMO just because you stuck to your rules. If you didn't take a trade, you've not lost anything. Yeah, and tomorrow's another day, Tom. Absolutely. I'm max leverage here, pretty much. This is an all or nothing punt. And this will be my final trade of today. Goes bad, it goes bad. We'll start tomorrow with 3K. If it goes well, I'll get stopped out and we'll start with 4K. And how much way it goes. I do like this inverse head and shoulders. They typically break upwards. Got a 20-cent trailing stop in place. I want to see this retesting the highs without stopping me out. It is Adam, yeah. LUNR. Intuitive Machines. We're now risking 8 cents on this. Stoppers. I'll look that in. Just wasn't feeling it. I think that's going to sell. It's not got the momentum that Ocean Bio does. Lovely momentum. And it's over $2 now. It's not a great day today. After the bell, once the bell rang, momentum kind of shut down. Green Spark having a good one. Is it Ultimune's just sideways and choppy around kind of that between 11 and 11.25. Ultimune's not great, Adam, to be fair. Once it makes its mind up, very sideways and choppy. When you're getting kind of higher lows, lower highs, I guess. I'm not sure with that one. It's kind of just sideways and choppy. No real momentum on it. You know what? I think I'm going to knock it on the head and go and have a beer with the missus. See what happens here. 10-cent trailing stop on this. Risking $100. Risking $100. It needs a new high of day, at least, just to break even. If I hold this stop. There's a new high of day. That's going to stop me out, it looks like. 312 is my stop. Yeah, pulled all the way down. $40. $40 loss, not a big deal. I'll get back in there. Like it's bouncing on the 9. Take a look at Soundhound in a minute. Let's see if we get this continuation test of the $0.5 ideally with Ocean Bale. Let's see where this takes us. Ouch. I'd say after this trade, it's me done. Hold the whole dollar or I'm gone. I want to cut it at 2 last time and it bounced. So put my stop at 2. We'll see what happens. take a look at whilst. There we go. Got that. That's me done for the day. And tomorrow will be under 4K. Pound looking very good actually. Very strong. Yeah, going to have the rest of the look. Worst case scenario is I'm back at 10K on Thursday, and we don't cut into any of this drawdown. It's Wednesday, Friday. It's February. It's February. It's just been a bad month. It was a bad month last year as well. Well, it wasn't a bad month, but I mean, in comparison to January, and then I had March and April were just smashing it. April and May were just phenomenal. April and May I did 200K each month. So yeah, I guess February's and let me just have a quick look at February's on my stats. I think February's are not good months. Feel that out. In comparison, months wise, yeah, February across my, I mean, January's up there, but over the last 3 years, the last 3 Februaries, I've made less money in February than I have in any month of the year. So I guess February is just a bad month for me. That's all of my trading, full stop, ever since I started. Well, ever since I started recording it anyway. So yeah, February, I guess, was profitable over the last while. Let's have a quick look how much I did in 2023. Yeah, 57 wasn't a bad. It's not bad, but it's not good either. 2023 in comparison to the other months around it. 2022 was good because it was, I did that small account challenge, 84K in 2022. 2021. Yeah, I lost money in 2021. I lost 3.5K across the whole month of February in 2021. So yeah, February not the best month across the year, but look, we'll get out of February, we'll make it back in March. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna knock it on the head, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. So we'll be trading live from 8 o'clock. Take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, it's not a big loss. It's not a big losing day. $700, we can make that back in one trade. If we can get, 20-30 cents in a trade, you can make that back no problem. So we'll see. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to knock it on the head. I'm finished for the day. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Make sure you subscribe.